Hello everyone, GL1 here, and welcome to my online toy museum. Today I'm going to talk about a couple of Spider-Man figures. I have been holding on to these for 32 years, and they are really neat. And one of the things that's unique is this figure here, this Venom figure, which goes to the Secret Wars back then. Remember, Venom was an alien that attached itself to a guy named Brock and took over him. And Brock was a reporter who was in competition with Peter Parker and lost his job, got mad at Parker. The anger in him was attractive to this alien. The alien, earlier in the Secret Wars, had attached itself to Peter Parker. Peter Parker became, colored black like this with the suit, and it was a symbiote, so it fed off of him. And Spider-Man went to Reed Richards. They used sonic blasting and blasted the alien off. So the alien was angry at Peter Parker. Brock was angry at Peter Parker, so when it merged with Brock to become Venom, Peter Parker had a mortal enemy. So that explains this. And Brock liked to lift a lot of weights. And that's actually, I remember that in the comic book. I remember him putting like I think it was about 5 plates on each side, which is about 500 pounds. And he's like, I'm just going to do a few reps and pop a sweat. So as a young bodybuilder then, I was quite impressed with that. All right, so 1991 figure. Now, limited articulation, just like you got back then, but this one had knees. But this, at the time, what I had heard is it went clearance because it was banned. They wanted to take it off the market. And if anybody was going to have something inappropriate still on the market longer than anybody else, it was going to be KB Toys, because they've done that before, where like, let's say a WWE wrestler committed a heinous act, and they wanted to remove them all off the shelves, but not KB Toys. So just saying. All right, well, there is no more KB Toys. So this Venom figure said, it was taken off the market because it said, "Die Spider-Man." One of the things it says is, it says, "I want to eat your brain. Die Spider-Man," and I presume it wants to kill Spider-Man first and then eat his brain, and then it makes an evil Venom hiss. So the batteries lasted. I have one in the package, and actually I had 2 in the package, and I stupidly sold one. And the batteries in here lasted probably up until a couple of years ago, so about 30 years. They are just 2 of those button A76 cells, and the one that I took out all those years ago, I just replaced the batteries. So here we go. So I had heard back then people had a problem, parents had a problem with the toy saying "Die Spider-Man." All right, and look, it has the metal rivets in there for the knees, not plastic like what you get today. So he's cute. And here is Spider-Man. I did not save any of these in the package. And then, he's got like his wall crawling. Oh, I have the suction cup thing. Hang on. So I think it came with this web. And you see it has a suction cup here. Now the plastic has gotten a lot firmer. But what you can do is wet that and stick it to glass. And then you can get him to kind of hook him in there. But he talks too. So here you go. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And that's the sound of a web. Now, I think his voice is really deep for Spider-Man, don't you? Okay, but you see how it's open here? Well, what happened is I had to drill out one of the screws. The metal was really soft, and I had to use a drill because it had stripped, and had to use a drill to get that apart to put new batteries in. But you can see here it says 1991, And it even tells you it goes to Spider-Man. And the Venom one comes off as well. And now you see the pegs? They're opposite, set opposite of each other, so you don't confuse which one it goes into. So, I guess that's kind of cool, right? And here's the package for our Venom. All right, so in detail. So you can see, it tells you everything he says. And yeah, it was $9 back then and on sale for $3.99. Trying to get rid of those. And then on the back, it had all these other figures that you could get. So, yeah, there's the ones I got. I didn't get the talking Hulk, but my sister gave me this Hulk with the big rock. I don't think I have. I think I do. Maybe I have the Silver Surfer. I really didn't like the figures back then, but I have a lot of them because that's all there was, and people give them to you. I know I have Thor. Someone gave that to me, but just the lack of articulation always frustrated me. It wasn't like I couldn't tell that they weren't that cool. I have the Wolverine. What's cool about the Wolverine is the claws are on springs and pop in and out. But the only talking ones I have are Spider-Man and Venom. So it would have been cool to have the talking Hulk. I have no idea what he would have said. That would have been neat. But yeah, I can't get any life out of those. Eventually, I think I'm just going to have to cut that open. I don't want those batteries to burst and ruin it. It's such a question, though, right? Do you want to keep it, in the package? But, I also don't want it to get ruined permanently. So I probably will end up opening it sometime. But anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just really cool to still be able to get these things working. And who doesn't want to hear, "Die, Spider-Man, I want to eat your brain," every once in a while, right? All right, well, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.